I had the worst nightmare of my entire life. I walked into my grandma's kitchen like I'd done 1,000 times before. But this time when I stepped through the door, I saw her on the floor and something was terribly, impossibly wrong. She was bleeding, screaming in absolute agony, and I knelt beside her frozen in horror, trying to understand what I was seeing. Then I heard something across the kitchen and slowly looked up. There was a figure standing by the stove beside a huge boiling pot, and it had these impossibly long, distorted legs that were completely wrong. The figure slowly turned around to face me, and I saw it was a twisted corruption of a familiar green character from my childhood. But its face was covered in blood, and it was grinning at me with this terrible recognition. It looked directly into my eyes and spoke in that same cheerful voice I remembered from TV, gesturing toward the boiling pot, and then it threw its head back and laughed. That horrible familiar laugh mixing with my grandmother's screams filling the kitchen. I stood there completely paralyzed, unable to move or help as she reached toward me screaming. The entity watching with satisfaction as I realized what was in that boiling pot. I woke up screaming in my bed, tangled in sheets soaked with sweat. And even now, sitting here in the darkness, I can still hear her screams, still see that blood-stained grin, still hear that cheerful voice announcing its horrible intention while my grandmother suffered on the floor. Some nightmares you never forget. And the worst part is that it took something innocent from my childhood and made it into the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed, real or imagined.